Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're doing well. It has been a while since I've posted anything or filmed anything just because I've had a lot going on. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't turned on your notifications, then do that so that you're one of the first to watch my videos. The reason why my face is quite red is because I've threaded. Not only that, I popped 2 spots before this video, which was very stupid of me. But it is what it is. Today is going to be a makeup tutorial. It's going to be mainly a blue eyeshadow look. I hope you enjoy and let's get started. So I've already washed my face. If you don't wash your face before you do makeup, you nasty. Make sure you wash your face so that all the oil that you have on your face is gone and you don't have any dirt on your face. I have also creamed my face, and finally I have found my medical cream that I used to use back in the day when I first started, but it ran out and I found another one. Don't know if you can see it. Anyway, it's called Ceto Macrogol Cream. Let's see if it'll focus. Ew, I don't know if you can see it because it's white and it's shiny. But anyway, I've creamed my face with that, and time to tie up your hair. I'm not going to tie up all my hair. I'm just going to clip this section back so it's not in my way. And we're going to get started with the eyes. I'm going to start by putting concealer on my eyelid. It is not my usual concealer. I couldn't find it in Superdrug, which is a makeup drugstore in the UK. They were not doing that brand, which is usually the bourgeois one. I had to go for Maybelline Fit Me in the shade 5. Once you've done that, set it, I feel like a clown, so that your eyeshadow doesn't crease. I'm going to use the MUA Makeup Academy setting powder, and I'm going to use a big random fluffy brush. I'm also going to take off excess with another bigger brush. Whew, it's been a while since I've done this. I'm like nervous, but yeah. So I'm going to use the Sleek makeup palette in Ultra Mattes 730, and I'm going to be using this blue from it. And I'm just going to put that into my cut crease. It is a really, really bright blue, so I'm scared how this is going to go, but I am going to add a darker colour. Okay, that was a bit much. I feel like a clown right now, but hopefully this goes well, guys. Wish me luck. And I'm just using a little angled fluffy brush. Now that is done, oh my god, looking like an absolute clown, I'm going to go in with my Morphe palette and a darker blue. Ah, I love this palette. It is the 39A Dare to Create palette. And I'm going to go in with this darker blue. I'm just going to take a smaller brush and use that. Don't worry about it getting messy on the corners because we are going to clean that up. And then I'm going to take the lighter blue brush that I used before and I'm going to blend it. Isn't it funny how bad makeup looks? And then it all comes together in the end, hopefully. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now I am going to have to, I think I'm going to make this a cut crease look. So, time to grab some concealer. So I'm actually going to grab whatever because I don't want to get the other one dirty. Whatever I have left of the bourgeois one. I'm just going to use this, really. It's going to turn your brush blue, so if not, just use a brush, take it off and put it on the eyelid. And that should give you a line of where you want it to be. Yeah, I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to go for an even thinner brush. Now that I've got a lighter outline, what I'm going to do, which is quite weird, is I'm going to rub off all the concealer and then I'm going to redo the concealer just because I think you can see the actual difference between the blue that I have on now and the blue that I'll put on better. So I'm going to use Nivea Effect, a cotton earbud, and I'm just going to remove all of this. I'm not going to go directly onto the line, I'm just going to go as close as I can to the line. Just because if you go any further up, you might ruin the eyeshadow that you've already got and the blend that you've done. So I'm just going to go as close to the line as I can. Once that is done, wait for it to dry and then apply the concealer again on top of the lid. Then you can also set it so it doesn't crinkle. And I'm going to use a small thin brush just to go all the way up to the line. Now I'm just going to set it with the powder that I set it with before, the MUA one. I'm still going to use this brush. I've just cleaned the concealer off it with a wipe. And I'm doing it with this brush just because it's the only one that can get that close to the line without ruining the other makeup. And then for the rest of the eye, I'm just going to use a brush to do it. And I'm going to take it off my eyelashes because I feel like I can't see with a bigger brush. Now the fun part, the glittery part. I'm going to use these two colours. I'm going to use this from here to here and then the darker glitter towards the end. I'm just going to grab another brush and pile it on. Once it's done till about here, I'm going to go in with the other shade of glittery blue and I'm going to use another brush just so that when I blend, I'll probably blend with this brush. And now I'm going to blend it with the dark blue that I used for the cut crease, that brush. I'm going to blend it, the two eyeshadows together. And now that it is all blended, I am looking like a mess. I've got powder all over my face. I'm just going to take a wipe and wipe it all off. As for this section, I am going to take a little bit off and make it sharper. So next we're going to grab eyeliner and do our eyeliner. It's NYX Matte Liquid Liner. Now I'm going to add some concealer to the bottom because I'm going to add colour to the bottom before I stick on the eyelashes. Don't be scared, I know I just have white under my eyes at the moment. It will all come together. This is just my process and how I do things. So first of all, grab a small brush. I'm going to grab something like this, it's an angled brush, and I'm just going to put the light blue on the inside and then I'm going to go in with the dark blue after, basically. Once that is done, I'm just going to blend it out with a brush before I put the blue in. Now that's blended, I'm going to use the same angle brush and I'm going to go with the darker colour. Don't go too hard towards the inner corners. I'm not, just because I don't want it too dark. Okay, and blend once again. And on the inside, I'm just going to do the light blue glitter. Now I'm going to put on, thanks to TopsFace, they sent me some eye contacts. Came in this really cute packaging. Got two little clips, two little star clips right here. Got a little mirror, cute. And then you've got the two contacts. This is the blue one that I got, and then I've also got this one, which I won't be using today, but I shall be using the blue one. I have forgotten the name of the blue one. I will check it out and I will leave it in the description. You've also got, which I really love, it's so cute, these two little teddy containers. Look at them! They're like little teddies. One second, let me take off the box so you can actually see it. Oh, they're adorable. Look at this. Oh! I'll be putting these in my eyes now. Now I'm going to put on my lashes. They're just a pair called Molly from Primark. My eyes are still watering a little bit just because I do have sensitive eyes. And I'm using the Salon Pro hair bonding glue as glue for my eyelashes. A lot of people know that I use this. If you've seen my previous tutorials, this is never going to come off. Okay, so I've forgotten to put on mascara. I'm going to do that quickly before these dry. It's not major, but if you don't want the two eyelashes to look separated, just squeeze them together after you've put the eyelashes on. You don't even need to curl them. With waterproof mascara you can, because it will dry, and when it does dry it will stick to whatever is stuck on. With non-waterproof mascara you can't really do it because it stays soft, whereas waterproof mascara actually dries. And then just squeeze the eyelashes together, your real ones with the fake ones, and there shouldn't be that double line thing. Right, let's get started with the face. I find this the easiest part. Grab your sponge. I'm going to grab my foundation, True Match. It's a new formula. I quite like the formula. It's a bit more shine than the last formula. And this is in the shade Golden Beige. Looking more like a human now. It is really, really light. I should have gone for the darker shade. But anyway, hey ho. This should make it look a bit more normal and not so light because it's on more of your face. So it's less contrast than what it was. I mean, I do prefer my Bourjois so much more than this. This is kind of stiff. Doesn't blend as easy as the Bourjois one does. This kind of reminds me of the LA Pro one, which I really don't like as a concealer. I love it for contour, but as concealer, I really don't like it. Okay, and then I'm going to go with this part, which is the foundation part, so that it doesn't look too light. Right, next I am going to just set that. Oh my god. Ah! A lot of stuff goes wrong with makeup. And blend it out. Too much. Grab my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Toast and in Almond. These are my favourite. Start with my forehead. I go in with Toast. Doesn't matter which way you go in. Sometimes I go with Toast first, sometimes Almond. It's gonna get blended anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I also do Toast on my nose, and I blend my nose first just because I don't want to put too much of the brown on this sponge and then try to blend my nose because it will go everywhere, the Toast colour. And then go with the Almond on top and blend that. Now, Almond on my cheeks and Toast on top just to make it a little bit darker. I'm not a fan of the pale look. I like looking alive. Once that is done, grab your highlighter. Mine is MAC Whisper of Guilt. If you have been watching my makeup tutorials before this, then you will know that my best friend crushed it to pieces. But I still use it because it's a powder at the end of the day, so it will still work. And I'm grabbing Salmonic brush, and it's a setting brush. This one was a sculpting brush. And now I'm going to take a smaller brush. It looks like this. I'm going to use that just for up here because that is the only brush that will fit in that tiny space. Once you've done this, I'm going to get my sculpting brush again and I am going to blend everything. last but not least, lips. Ooh. And on my lips, I'm going to use Versailles by, I think it's called Versailles. Versailles. That's how I pronounce it anyway, by Beauty Bakery. Lipstick done. Hair down. This is the look, guys. I know the contacts are a bit like, whoa. But yeah, this is the look. It would work with brown eyes, I feel like, more, just because blue and blue is like, whoa, popping. It is so, so popping. Hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you're having a nice day, evening, night, whenever you're watching. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications. And see you in my next video. Bye!